Yeah, I mean, Well, first off, a lot of positives, or a couple positives. One is that I think 3/4 of the crowd tonight were Carolina fans. Means a lot. I know it's only an hour or so away, or however long it is, but it doesn't matter. They gave us their time. They drove here. It was really fun to have so many people rooting for this program. Also, second game in a row, shooting over 50% from the field. That's something we've continued to be. I think we're pretty solid defensively and offensively. If we can, we always said if we could shoot at a higher percentage, we'd be better, and we're doing that. 24 turnovers, quite frankly, is too many. Too many dribbling errors, too many passing errors, too many kind of holding the ball a little bit too long. So we got to clean up the turnovers. But obviously the two sitting next to me did a lot to ensure that their team won tonight, and excited to get a sweep.
I mean, you knew that this team has shown, Wake Forest has shown ability to put up a fight. They led Duke at halftime, gave Florida State a good game. So it's kind of one of those games where you just want to escape.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's every game on the road in the ACC is a challenge, especially as you now get to the point where they're not really playing for much except can they get a big win. So we knew that. And also it's just about our own growth. Alyssa moving and sliding more to the guard gave her having to shift things around, and this group has continued to stay resilient. It's a lot. It's been a lot for them to have so many changing parts. Deja's had a lot of different roles, even just this year. And so now we kind of know what we have. Hopefully we get a couple guys back soon, but it's been, that's been a lot. So, it was good to get a win. We're always happy with that.
Alyssa, how did it feel to see a three-pointer
go in? It felt great. Especially at the end of the shot clock, I knew Deja was going to kick it out to me. Because we're working on our one dribble kicks and shoot around it in practice. So I'm ready to shoot it.
Did you know it was going to be your night when that went in?
Not necessarily. It was just like another shot to me, because I practiced like 15-footers out from distance as well as threes. So it was just kind of like, great, okay, go back, play defense, and keep moving.
But career high, can you tell me what was working?
Oh, it's your career high. Congrats.
Nice.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Sweet. Again, I'm just happy to get a win. Any win in the ACC is a good win, and we're preparing for a big week ahead, and we're ready to go after it. So that's more of my focus right now. Although we will take the day and celebrate the win,
Yes.
and then we'll prep for our next opponents. But, yeah, right now I'm just proud that we got out of here with a win.
Could you tell me what she did so well?
Alyssa?
She did the work on it.
Yeah, I mean, she was obviously really efficient. I liked her attack. She faced the basket well, and they were really squeezing. They were putting a lot of attention on Alyssa and, a lot of attention on Deja and Lexi. So they were giving her 1v1 in the middle of the floor. Hard kid to guard 1v1, and she didn't doubt herself. She just kind of attacked it, used her pivots better. The kid cares about winning, and we knew we needed her.
Deja, what's the adjustment kind of been like for you, I guess, with the shortened guard rotation? Obviously, I know you've obviously played a lot of minutes in your career, but there's some games you're not even checking out of the game. Just kind of what's the adjustment been like for you recently?
Yeah, I mean, checking out, that's not really, I don't know, I don't even think about it until I see the box at the end. You're like, play 40 minutes. That's just like a mentality thing, a mental thing. I want to be out there to help the team as best I can, so not really an adjustment there, but knowing, I've had to play, like Coach said, I've had to play a lot of different roles, ball with my hand, ball in my hands, ball out of my hands, off ball. So just, I had a career high in turnovers, probably. That's literally probably my career, which is awful, but.
She's done those. You got them all out today.
You can laugh about it, but it's really not good at all. But I'm laughing about it because I'm literally putting it behind me. But just with our shortened lineup now, just me really navigating the team, one less dribble to kick and things like that, and not getting too deep, and cause I think that's where I got my turnovers mostly today. But it's an adjustment, but it's nothing I can't handle. I've played really on ball the past 3 years, honestly, so that's not an adjustment there. But I think just really navigating the floor a little bit better with the ball in my hands.
What a great answer, right? That's Deja, right? She's been running this program for so long, and call yourself out with turnovers, like that's you, right? And then also to say she's got to navigate the team a little bit better on the floor. And listen, I know that Thursday night she'll do that. right? Because she owns it. Like, I don't have to, I'll show her, we like breaking down film, so we'll do that. But again, what these two mean to us because of just that, they point inward, they help us through, is pretty cool.
You had the fewest three-point attempts since UConn. Was that by design, wanting to get inside, or was it something that Wake Forest was doing? Because I noticed Alexa didn't get many chances.
Yeah, we didn't find Lexi well enough for sure. You know, that's on these two. The ball's in their hands a lot. But also, yeah, they were really squeezing the court. I mean, they were forcing us to play in highways and defending us the way we haven't really been defended. They were kind of testing Alyssa in the 1v1 space, and that doesn't go well. So I think Alyssa was happy to have that for once. Yeah, it was more the way they were. We're going to – I think we're versatile enough to take what the defense gives us. Again, I say that with 24 turnovers, but we'll clean that up.
Deja, you said, I think after the Duke game, something to the effect of you wanted more players on this team to start playing with that killer mentality. Over these last two games, do you feel like you've gotten that?
Yeah, you see it from Alyssa the last two games. She completely has dominated, and I think you've seen her confidence go up specifically in the past two games, which has been great to see as her teammate. I think those games, that Duke game, after as a teammate, I want to see my other teammates step up as well. All of us had to step up in whatever role that was. We all had to, do our part a little bit more. And you see that from Liz. I think Maria has done her part a lot better. Just being more physical and being more aggressive on the interior. India's coming in, rebounding. I think a lot of our pieces they're realizing that we need more from them, and they're giving that piece by piece and game by game. So, it's great to see that. It's great to play with because it allows a lot more, just movement and motion, and defensively it allows us to be more aggressive, things like that. But it's been great. Again, Alyssa had a monster. Jesus, you only missed one shot.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, but just seeing again, and even seeing that three in for Liz, that made me smile. I think we smiled at each other. Just seeing stuff like that, that's great because it's happening at the right time. I think for us, so I know it'll continue.
Thanks, DK.
Most of the season, when you get ball on the perimeter, teams have been sagging, and I kind of wonder if you'd have even taken that shot if it hadn't been at the end of the shot clock. Is that something that you think you can take more often?
Yeah, definitely. I think being guarded in different ways has caused me to have to lean on my teammates and coaches to figure out how I can be most effective. And so that's just an adjustment. Just like any player throughout a season are going to make adjustments, and this could be an adjustment moving forward, but we'll kind of take it day by day.
Alyssa, Deja mentioned kind of you working on growing your confidence over these past two games. What has that looked like for you, and have you done anything specific to kind of have that killer instinct as you talk?
Yeah, good question. I would say just continuing to stay the course, coming to the gym, ready to go, taking feedback from coaches and teammates, and just trying to be better player for my teammates, and then the rest will come. I'm just very trusting that shooting well and that kind of stuff will come to me if I point inward and I focus on the things that our team needs, and then everything else, that's just basketball. It'll naturally come back around when you invest the right way into it.
Like you're bringing your Dirk move back?
Yeah.
We both want that.
Yeah.
You did, and you did it today.
Coach, I was going to ask you, not to look too far ahead,
Yeah.
but ESPN announced today they're going to bring game day to your game against Virginia Tech. First time they've been to an ACC game.
Oh, wow.
What's that say about this league, about,
Yeah.
it's one of your games?
Yeah, thanks for asking that. I think it'll be fun at the end of the year to look back and see how many either sellouts we played in or TV, at times we were on national TV. And, obviously I think our Duke game is sold out. I'm sure our NC State is soon. I'm worried enough about getting my friends' tickets. This league is so for real, and I still go back to it, that it was, when I was living my life in a different place, it was always the ACC if I was going to go, because I was a basketball conference, right? And to have this challenge, this is about as strong as the ACC's been, right? Top to bottom, side to side, all around. The followings that all these teams are getting, and I'm living it. We're not just, you guys are writing about it, and you're living it, but we're living it. This is not just people pumping up our league and throwing marshmallows to try to this is a grind, physical, emotional, their toughness is on display. But women's basketball is a thing, right? And the ACC is, You know, I think they can put anybody on. I feel like we're on TV all the time, but you can put anybody on, and you're going to be really proud of the product. You know, the players in this league, the coaches in this league. I mean, the way they defend Deja now, the way that they have to, like, it's just, you see different, it's been really a fun challenge. I'm having to spend a lot of time to prepare for games.
But the three of you, knowing how the first games against Virginia Tech and NC State went,
Mm-hmm.
knowing if you play better than you did tonight, you are confident that you can go into both of those games and, you know, give a good show and you win.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, if we go into those games and don't think we can win, first of all, we're realists, right? So, you know, if I didn't think we could beat South Carolina, we wouldn't schedule them, right? Like we can beat, you know, does that mean we'll beat them? We're only going to beat teams we play better than, make less mistakes and make more plays against any of them. But, you know, that's no disrespect to the opponents that we play, but, you know, people are going to have to come and beat us, and we're going to have to go beat them, right? But do I have confidence that we can beat any team on our schedule? I didn't my first year. We were building it, right? With these two in charge, I have a great confidence. But we have to go out and do it. So they need to regroup and get ready to lock in and carry over our practice mechanisms into the game plan. Now they've gotten their feet wet with these opponents. Those two teams we know so well. It's going to be hard for them to listen, you know, because they know them so well. But yeah, the confidence is that's never the issue with this crowd.
Courtney, I guess in recent games, from an offensive standpoint, Maria's kind of struggled inside a little bit from a shooting perspective. It seemed like today in the second half she was able to kind of get it going a little bit. But have you noticed teams like defending her any differently, or just kind of
Super physically, for sure. And you know, I think Deja and I had a moment in the game where it's like you just got to keep feeding her because we need her to have that confidence. Like we need that to happen, right? Because hers is a little bit about physicality and a little bit about confidence, right? And we need her. So yeah, today couldn't have worked out better in my eyes for her because we needed her to have a run. I needed her to just have a run and to play through things and to kind of find her way.
Is there a chance we'll see Renaya or Paulina?
For sure. There's a chance we'll see them all, except for I guess the red shirt ones are officially out. Bummer. Yeah, there is a chance. Yeah, they're day to day.
Anything else?
How about a big basketball day for you earlier today? Can you talk about
Yeah, I
that?
really lucked out. My son plays on a little club team, and we didn't think it would work. You know, it's hard for us to make it work with our life, and so we kind of gave the no on Saturday, and then on Sunday I was like, you know, where is this said place? And I looked it up, and it's 10 miles from our hotel. So thanks to the team for letting him travel. So he came with us, and he had an 8 a.m. game this morning over at Bermuda Run. Me and Coach Walt and Liz were able to watch him play, and he's a big fan of our team. So that's been fun. And we're going to watch the NBA All-Star game on the way home.
What time does that start?
Who do you got winning the All-Star game? Why? Because Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum. Yeah, so that was fun. But did we win today, buddy? Did you win your game today? No. That's okay.
It's all right.
That's okay.
We gotta win.
We got
so-
one. We
Yeah,
got
we
one.
got
So
one.
that makes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Get part of